we're going into Monday technically. It's just after 10 o'clock. I thought we'd go live. So just to fix the thumbnail. Don't know why it wasn't allowed there a few minutes ago to fix it, but it wouldn't let me. Oh, it's straight away as soon as I said that, it's coming up. Very fancy. How do I edit this and how do I do things? How do I do the thing? How do I do the thing? Probably not likely I'm able to do the thing. Can I please change my thumbnail? Okay, is that allowed? Am I allowed to do that? Would it kindly let me do that? Not likely. Okay, very fancy. It should let me, but God only knows. How would it let me? What happened? How do I get it? So I'll probably send it to my Gmail. No, I'm trying to figure out how can I. Hello, Gary. I'm trying to figure out how to change this thumbnail. So bear with me a second. I'm having a fit here. Having a fit. I used to be able to do it off this edit. How do I edit? What? Okay, apparently not. Apparently they must have changed something or something. Apparently not. But how are you doing, Gary? Sorry. Yeah, you were saying that the other day. It's happened before. Many people don't get notifications. Don't know why. YouTube stuff, I say. Okay, so to try and change the thumbnail probably only allows me on the computer. So we figure that out now. I have to sort this out now. If I would have knew that, I would have had that done. I thought it would let me on my phone. It used to allow you to change it, but apparently not. Apparently not. Would you believe it? Are you for real? Where am I? So walk with me for 2 minutes, and then I have time. I should have probably changed this. I thought it would let me. That's why I was all like, oh, it would let me. I'm keeping very busy today. Let me see. That's the wrong thing. Okay, great. Hello, Patrick. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Hope you're having a good Sunday. I was going to say Saturday. Don't know why, but okay, stop myself. Okay, just bear with me. I'm trying to. Hello, Keith. Okay, can you? I keep saying your name wrong. My apologies. But how are you doing? Lovely. Pretty pog, if I say so myself. Yeah, bear with me, everyone. Sorry. I'm trying to get the thumbnail for this. It won't let me. Fun Times In Cavan. You'll see in a second. Oh, you man, mein God. Excuse me. A bit of German came out there. Of course, we're not being paid work, a voluntary work. Voluntary, yes, I agree. Edit video. Can I please, if you would let me? It wouldn't let me. Bank holiday when? Tomorrow. Bank holiday tomorrow, is it? I didn't actually know. Is it bank holiday tomorrow? Is it actually bank holiday? I actually didn't know. Next week, I was going to say if it's bank holiday, then I shouldn't have got ready to go to work tomorrow. But yeah, we're working tomorrow. Yeah, we're off Good Friday. Yeah, we're not working Friday. Working like being paid. Obviously, if voluntary work is still going on anyway. So only 4 days this week of council work, which is fantastic. Fantastic. As we say so myself, this is pretty pog. Can I change the thumbnail? Why would not let me change the thumbnail? Game, I disagree. I disagree immensely with the current proceedings. Took me about 5 minutes. Right, that's great. Have a look at the thumbnail, and you will see the good times we're having. Is that the right thumbnail? Yes, it is. Lovely. Very fancy, if I do say myself. Never has a good Friday off. Never has a good Friday off. Never had. What do you mean? Never has a good Friday. Well, I'd be still going on it. No, that's what I mean. I wouldn't let me on my phone for the reason change it, so I had to go into my computer and change it. So that's why it was the hassle, because it used to allow me to change it. I don't know why. I probably don't have the latest version of YouTube. That's probably the thing. Or the latest version of the YouTube Studio on my phone. It let me change it on my computer. It's no bother. Just have to find the thing to change it. But yeah, Fun Times. So look at the thumbnail and you figure out what the Fun Times is. It's very fancy. Very good. Very good. You know the clinic there beside the bus station? Which clinic? What clinic? Like the school is there's a school the other side of the bus station. There's a restaurant. Tried to rob it. What? I didn't hear that now. That'll probably only happen over the weekend. I'll probably be told about that tomorrow. But yeah, what's the story? Which clinic do you mean? Because there's a Westwood Fine Gael's office is over the other side. Where's what clinic? I'm a bit confused. Which clinic? Because St. Films, I'm trying to figure out. The old Galway station's over the other side. The school over the other side. Do you mean the Hout clinic over the other side, like on the other side of the street? Is there a video on Facebook? Well, I'm sure they have dealt with them already. Have a look. Have a look. Oh, the Body Life clinic. Yeah, I was thinking that. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the medical clinic. So have a look at the Facebook about it. I shouldn't probably look at it, but yeah, have a look and see what's the story. I didn't know that, but I'm sure they dealt with him. The Gaudi Agada Sheena Connor. Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, with the it came up straight away. Well, very good, very fancy. But yeah, I'm sure they have dealt with him. So yes, they've dealt with him. Was it? Yeah, I see what I'm not going to play it, but I see what you're talking about now. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, so that's probably been cleaned up already by the cat or something. Well, not the cat, so that's probably been cleaned up by now. But I say you have to pay for it anyway, so and you have to pay for damages and things, so very fancy. You many tell us what you may tell us. Who may tell what? Tell what? Tell what? Tell what? No, but look at the thumbnail and it's you'll find out. Hello Mark, hello Bitman. Fun Times. Yeah, have a look at the thumbnail and you see the Fun Times. Hello Bitman. Many poos today. No, not actually many. There was more sweeping than anything else there. Doing weeds. Fucking weeds with big trucks. Like literally when you take them out of the few flower beds, like quite literally the fucking size of America, to be totally honest, some of the weeds. Like when you're pulling out the weed, obviously the root of the weed, like my Jesus, some of the root of the weeds, like was not even funny. Size of this computer, to be totally honest, some of the weeds, because they're that big of roots underneath it. It's not even funny. Like it's not even funny. Hello, Cavan. Should be out. What? Not necessarily, Cavan, but I hope you're keeping well. Fucking weeds. Yeah, well, the weeds are fucking a nuisance, and I tell you that straight. Weeds are just drive you up the bend. It's going to dry. I'm starting now. From Saturday, I started now doing weeds. We're only starting now doing the weeds and sweeping up and things like that. Before that, I was always on litter and dog thing. Now I have the other thing to do, which is going to put more pressure on me. But anyway, because I was working from 10 o'clock now and only came in at 8 o'clock there. Like, was gone all day, wondering on the roads. So yeah, I took a few minutes for myself when I came home. That's why I just take a break, because it was a long day. Hello Declan, how are you doing? You seen me the other day, I hear. I didn't see you, but I assume it was me that you seen. I think it was last Sunday you said, yes. So this day last week. But yeah, I hope you're keeping well. Have we Tourette's a bit when I'm out? Nobody's actually questioned about the thumbnail. Nobody's ever me sets got collected. My sets never got collected yet, but I said they're on the way to collect it. Yes, finally somebody recognises us. Everybody's like, "What's the good news?" And then nobody looks at it, and then like, "Oh damn it, I couldn't be bothered to look at the thumbnail." To make sure they don't. Yeah, that's what I mean. But the roots, the sides of the roots. But when I took the root out, the roots are just so big. Like that's so big. That's what she said. But yes. Second, yes. Congratulations, Limerick. Excuse me, but yeah, that's it's rigged. It's a rig election, I say. Because let's be fair now. Whatever Limerick County Council did, let's be fair. 10 million views. It literally was the top thing on Twitter for that weekend in Ireland. Literally, it was trending from that Saturday and that Sunday. So I don't know what Limerick was doing, but 10 million views. You be fair now, be reasonable now. During the lockdown, but anyway, the Cavan County Council won the most. That's what I say, for the emergency services and things, top place. So yeah. Stop flying, stop flying by. But yeah, great country. But yeah, I don't know what Limerick was in, but favour of what. Which I don't understand that word, but yeah. But yeah, it's good country. We won. Pretty good. Very fancy. We done very well. Pretty pog, as they say so myself. But yeah, very fancy. 3 awards extra. But yeah, I don't know what Limerick done, because let's be fair now for a second. You know, Cavan Day 2020, I don't know what you can say, but Limerick 50 days or whatever it was called. Whatever they give number 1 to, like, it's wigged, it's definitely wigged. But it was definitely rigged. Like, let's be fair now, 10 million views, people around the world seen it. And it trended during the lockdown in Ireland, trended for 2 days. So the top was sucked on Twitter for that weekend. Let's be fair now. And also too, I think we discussed the what's before. It was the most successful project any county council has ever undertaken. In the country, in the state's history, it was the most successful, view-wise and people-wise and community engagement-wise, even though we didn't get the award for it. But we got the most, like no other county council got it to the level of what we did. But yeah, and we didn't even think it would go that far. But anyway, do you consider taking smoking any of those weeds pick up? No, I'm not considering smoking. I wouldn't smoke them. I wouldn't go near them. I'd just throw them in the bin. Hello, game, etc. You never had a love for culture now who was very knowledgeable about medical. Yeah, but Cavan Day was better. It was more positive, more energetic. All the memes about Cavan in 2020. Even Dublin people like Dublin Lives Matter. This is a disgrace. How is Cavan allowed to trend on Twitter? This is a disgrace. Cavan Day. Why the fuck did they have Cavan Day? And there's no such thing as Dublin Day. And this is what they were complaining there on Cavan Day 2020. And we were like, fuck yous, we're taking over. And that's what happened. That's what happened in Cavan Day 2020. We just took over and we were like, this is now Cavan Twitter. We're gonna get Elon Musk in here, and he's gonna make a new thing called Cavan Twitter, and only people from Cavan are allowed on Twitter. How about that? So yeah, there you go. Elon Musk is a friend of Cavan. What am I talking about? Anyway, every day, no such thing as a Dublin Day. There's no such thing. Are you related? No, I'm not related. Not related in anyone. Hey, we're indeed, Declan. Honda Civic outside my house. Do you see a Honda? Where's the Honda Civic? I haven't got a Honda Civic. I haven't got any kind of transport, whatever. You come down the creek. Well, I'm sure down in Limerick they have loads of people in the country courts. We're very busy up here already. Up here, you hear the road up here. Honda Civic. What is a Honda Civic? And I think I know somebody has a Honda Civic, so they mentioned to me what's that Honda Civic. Don't know much about it, but there you go. These are the facts they don't want you to know. Isn't it great? Great country. 10 people here. Thank you. I had a bit of a excitement moment there. The Rubber Bandits, yes. Yeah, I know a few of the songs. Not at the top of my head, but I know of them. So there you go. These are the facts that they want to know. But yeah, I don't know what it was. So we're going to win next year too, 2021. What was it for 2020? That awards for phone. Yeah, 2020. So next year's for 2021. So obviously we'll probably get second place again for Cavan Day 2021. And every year from that to there and here. No, I know who they are. But I wouldn't be the biggest fan. I've seen them once or twice, and I've seen them on YouTube videos. Are they the ones who are on about Willie O'Deed with the hash? Good man Willie with the hash. Willie O'Deed. He was in Fianna Fáil's God was a Gosson. Is that who we're talking about? They're the same people. 150. Yeah, 150. You get away from the girls any day now. The girls couldn't keep up to you on that now. Well, yeah, it's a mighty wee yoke now. It's worth a lot. 150. I know a few people actually are 150. And it's actually worth a lot of money, the 150s. It's very rare. They don't make them anymore, so they're rare. And if they have any Cavan according to my sources, yes, of course. There's loads of There's a US company making loads of jobs in Cavan at the moment. So yeah. What deep four trees? What? Where are two plastic bags over the hands? What? Which? What and who? Can I hide in your hat? Hide in me hat. What do I look like? Abraham Lincoln or something with a big hat? Any good hiding spots ideas for the TV license man? Yes. Anywhere in Cavan because they don't like people from Cavan because they never pay the TV license anyway. So you're all right in Cavan. Are you in driving lessons? No, no such thing. No driving lessons or anything like that. Wouldn't be allowed here. Cavan people wouldn't have driving lessons. No. I disagree with your current proceedings. Oh, man at all. 8 people here. Hello, hello. Sorry, I had a fit there about 50 minutes ago. Where am I now having a fit? So, yeah, so fun times. I'm sure everybody will agree. Very well done. Great country. We done very, very well. I don't know what to say about that one now, but I know. Openly as well. And banned on Twitter. I told you already banned on Twitter. But yeah, you were saying, but Twitter always has your IP or something like that, and they said to ban you even though you make a new account. Something like that. I said they could do something like that. But you never know, Elon Musk could change a few things. Jesus, I'll be up to Ballyfermot now in the morning now. You'll be paying for my ride up to Ballyfermot now. But yeah, Ballyfermot's a nice area. Uh, there was a horse riding place in Ballyfermot. I can't think of the name. Beside the prison, wasn't the prison or something? Yeah, somewhere there. We paid for the castle. No, that's not what I had to hear. There's gas on my floor, but that doesn't sound too good. But yeah, so anything else about the greatest things is sliced bread, Kevin, getting silver. Very fancy. I do say so myself. I do say so myself. Fun times. I'm sure he wouldn't be talking here if he had gas in his floor. To be totally honest, I say it's just water. Shilling Cavan. Well, we already have people doing that. I already have one or two people that's giving me a hand during Cavan Day. But yeah, of course, of course, all the help is needed when Cavan Day comes up this year. Because we're going for all or nothing this year. We're going for broke this year. In other words, we're going to go rogue again. For the third time in a row, we're going to go rogue. Like, even though we went rogue in 2020 and 2021, it's kind of tradition that we just go rogue. Literally take over everything on Twitter. Just literally, like, nothing else was able to be seen on Twitter. Like, I could bring about 50 people in here would say I couldn't find anything on Twitter on Cavan Day. Like, people just give up and stop looking on Twitter on Cavan Day because there's actually just too much Cavan Day and they just can't deal with it because there's nothing else literally from about anything else but Cavan. Nothing else but Cavan. Everybody else cannot see anything because Cavan's everywhere. So yeah. Yes, that was a month to go to. Yeah, I do remember that. Yes, I remember that. Yes, I do remember that. Hello again. I should change my name. No, I'm out. Every Monday, yes. Work should be only 2 days and 5 days off. No, I think it should be you get Friday off, and obviously Saturday and Sunday. I think that's the way it should be. So basically 4 days, in other words, a week. I think that's fair enough. 2 days a week you would get very little done. When in the civil service you get very little done. If if we had that, whatever with the public service, whatever the private sector, that's entirely different. But what do you work as, if you don't mind me asking? Like, do you work in a shop or something like that? Because if so, maybe that's reasonable enough. But in the public service, I'm sure you would agree, you pay your taxes for a reason. You need us to go out and do some work, and not be half time at the home, if that makes any sense. The hiding as well, yes, going into hiding. The revenue's finally caught up to me. I'm retired by now. Oh yeah, I obviously would. No, I've never met any of the Royal family or anything. But yeah, I don't know. It's debatable, But I do think it should just be 4 day a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday off. I think that's the way it should be. But they're talking about that already in the public and civil service, about getting a Friday off. But that's still probably a long way away, because the civil servants need a break, don't they? Fuck. No, I never met any knights like that of the British Empire or the British Commonwealth. For Fridays off. Yeah, but I don't know how it works out, but the civil service is the top of that. But again, it's different in the private sector, like in shops and things. They're privately owned. Different. Well, yeah, there was already going to be more anyway. TDs. They were already going to put on more TDs. No, never was near any queen. Your letter was only started what? Oh, what you mean? Sending letters. Yeah, well, we all send them one to Boris Johnson. And we send them one to Michelle and Ian things. That's suicide. We're not sending it to the Royal family. We all send it to Downing Street. We send the letter to Downing Street. We haven't written that up yet, but we have it. On behalf of the British government, hopefully we can get some out of it. Wouldn't let it apart what? Jesus. Being a West Britain, no. Good luck. Good luck. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go near anymore. I wouldn't be the biggest fan of getting myself surrounded with them. No, you have done it. But yeah, we are writing obviously to our leaders, and obviously we need to write to Downing Street. And obviously to Michelle O'Neill. We probably won't write to the DUP. Not likely. Unless Davy wants to do that. Now we fix it for you. Some people, what do you mean? Oh yeah, I know some people are obsessed with Meghan and Harry, Irish people, yeah. But they have nothing to do in life. New king of Cavan, indeed, it'd be a great country. It'd be a great country. But yeah, we're not going to be live long, Henderson. We're going to be live for another while. But yeah, if we can get an address for them, we will write to them. Yeah, I have no problem writing to celebrities. We will write to them, of course. We look into it again. We haven't started writing to the world leaders yet. We're still waiting to see what happens for us in the present world at the moment. We just wait. We'll give it another while before we start getting at them, if that makes any sense. Because it's kind of uncertain what could happen next. Order as King of Cavan. We have to clean the roads, lads. We have to clean the roads. We have to make Cavan clean again. That's what we're gonna do. That'll be my first executive. Second executive order will be I don't know. We're gonna conquer Ireland. That's all. I don't know. Yeah, but the way family Saudi way we have a lot. Leo is good friends with them here. I hear Leo was on. I hear Leo. Actually, speaking of Leo, Leo was on community service. He's after doing the bold thing. You know, on community service. He's getting punished. He's paying already for the crimes he did. Like him out sweeping the roads. See, you know, crime doesn't pay. You know, going and selling private, well, not selling technically, but showing private information, government documents to your friend never pays. It's like them videos, you know, you used to watch on DVD and things that would you never steal a car. Why would you, what do you call it, what do you call it when you get a game or something, you pirated, sorry. Well, people, yeah, well, he's on community service, I'm afraid to say so. He's on community, he's paying now dearly for his crimes. So, a great country. Suffered dreadfully. And I'm actually not joking, he actually was on community service. No, we're not technical community service, he was out doing the, what do you call it, the clean, whatever, no, what they call it, spring clean, sorry, that's the way, number what? What? I'm assuming you're talking about some place in England or something. I'm not aware of. Not aware of. I'm not familiar with this current situation. I found me silver. What? What? Oh, ads, yeah. Oh, sorry. Ads, sorry. Steve Carroll, you wouldn't, yeah, but something like that. There's other things like that. No. I disagree. I disagree immensely with that conversation. We have 5 people here. Hello, sorry. I was too busy not looking up at the numbers. And chatting. These are the facts that I want to know. Wow. Yeah. Woohoo. Hey. Wow. So do what I said. Oh no, do that. No, do not, no. But yeah, anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything goes. What? Who are you? Which button who? What's happened? Something popped up there, but it didn't come up. Just refresh. Just bear with me, refresh. Refresh, okay, that's good. I don't know what happened there. It would not let me. Yeah, sorry, it was open. That's what she said. Okay, I agree. Fair enough. I agree. I agree. Okay. I agree too. I suppose. But yeah. So nothing else, no other questions. Oof. Hello, Miles. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well. You see, I'm trying to think of something to talk about. I'm looking for something to talk about. Nothing to talk about now. At the moment, I know. Jesus, Bethany's getting like Tony up here. What are you doing? Well, not much, to be totally honest. Not much. I'm not going to do too much. I'm a bit tired after today. I've walking a good lot today. Still have the energy to do too much. No. We have this now. Say hello with it again, Mark. At this fucking in. Your baby could hear. Hello, hello. I'm about to yawn, sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm working tomorrow, but it's only 4 days this week. We're off Friday. Good Friday. I haven't seen him here. This is probably busy. Sure, I haven't been happy here all the time. The French election. There's some people know there's a election going on in France at the moment. There was a poll done, and Emmanuel Macron seems like he's getting a slight lead, even though I really don't like the prick, to be totally honest. He's 38% supposed to be off the poll, and she has Maria Le Pen supposed to have only 33%. But still very close. But again, do you remember when they said Donald Trump would never be president of the United States? You know, that didn't turn out very well for them. When they said that in the media, but yeah, I don't really like Emmanuel Macron. I don't like him. What did this Kevin do this year? After there's no such thing as tipple every day. I've never heard of it. Is it relevant? It's probably instant. As I keep saying, Mark, it's sometime. Sometimes I don't know, but it'll be interesting now because the media seem to be having them out there. Particularly the Irish media seem to be having a meltdown over if she wins. So they already had a meltdown over the Hungarian election. They had a fit, the Irish media. And then the European media had a fit too. Even though he was voted, overwhelmingly was voted in victim Orban, isn't it? The Hungarian Prime Minister. They have a fit. No. No, I disagree. I don't agree with your narrative. I don't agree at all with your narrative. This is not the reality we live in. But yeah. This is not the reality we live in. Jermaine, my home. Oh, 7 people here. Hello. I don't know if I said that already, but I just looked up. I happened just to glance up And see, it's 30 minutes nearly, it's 35 minutes already. Jeez, it didn't feel like that. But yeah, time flies. Time flies. Like that's what I mentioned today too. I remember looking at my phone. I glanced down at my phone at around what time was it? It was around 11:30 or so. After being out an hour, I didn't find it 1:30. I looked at the next time I looked at it was 1:30. So there you go. So them hours just flew by. I was sweeping the things down, just flew by. They quite literally. Like doing weeds and things like that just makes the time fly. In other words, because I didn't even notice it was nearly 3 hours gone. To be totally honest, like that's what it really was. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun, as they say. Did you make tea? I did have 2 cups of tea when I came home. Yeah, because I didn't have one. It's the small one. So yeah. No, I wanted to go and do things. I have to go and start moving a bit faster. Excuse me. Moving a bit more. Doing a bit more now. Yeah, this was the cup I last used. Yes. I agree. I don't know what the other one is. Was the other one by I took down? I agree. So much things happen here. I agree. In good helping of whiskey. What? Good helping of whiskey. It keeps you going, yeah. Well, I needed it when I came home now. And to keep entitled to be whoever I want to be. No. And that's just my way I see it. That's the way I see it. Jeez, no, I have not played. I'm not going to play that. This is a sober stream, of course, indeed. Of course, I agree. But, oh, you mean the whiskey? Yeah. I agree. Of course, a free stream, is it? I didn't even know what was happening. How's the stray cat? I seen her today. What was it? Yeah, she was here when I was going this morning. Yeah, she hasn't come back yet. She goes off for a pound now and again. Let her walk around and she come back. She'll be back, but when I go down next time, she'll be here. But yeah, I seen her, but she was in during the day when I was gone, I think. But when I was back, she didn't come. I'm only back since 8 o'clock, and it's only now. It's nearly going on 11, so that's fine. So she probably just went off upon them. Like she couldn't hear all day sleeping. It's usually what she does majority of it. Well, yeah. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, if she's not here, I don't think she's here, but she's probably down. She probably is at the door, probably waiting to get in. But I highly doubt she's there now. It's still probably a bit too early for her to come back. I think she could be there, but yeah, she's not. If she ever is around, like my door or whatever, I bring the camera over her. Because there's no guarantee she probably is downstairs at this time, just checking the time. Like usually she comes back at around a certain time. Usually. Emo? What? Emo? What's an emo? What? I'm out of style. I'm out of touch. Manjo. The cat's papers. No, we're not going to check paper. We're not going to check papers now. We're not going to read like that now. We're not going to do that now. Not yet now. Not at the present moment, the present time being. 29 minutes. We'll go for another 20 minutes or so. No, sorry, about 20 minutes, yeah. Just, it's 40 now, so another 20 My wife is in 30 minutes. Yes, I'm right. Sorry, time is sometimes not even me. No, we should not stay up all night because I have work in the morning. We see about Friday now because I have Friday off. We see, but I'll still be out in tidy times and things like that. Can still make myself useful. I'm not going to sit in bed all day and do nothing. I'm going to do something now. I'm going to do a bit now. Sure, look at me as well. Might as well. Might as well, lad. We have 8 people here. Hello, hello. Hope you're all keeping well. Any questions or anything? Don't be afraid to ask or anything. As long as they're not like, the most obscene thing ever. And I'm saying that probably the most obscene ever, yeah. Sometimes it's not best to say anything. But yeah. What can you do? So yeah. I agree. Oh yeah, in France, it was talking about France, not in Ireland. Elections 2024 in Ireland. Oh yes, the protest tomorrow, the Dublin truckers. If you're going to Dublin tomorrow, I would advise you not to because the whole city is going to be chocolate blocked. What I'm meeting by that is the whole roads will be blocked. The truck drivers have enough, and they're going to block up Dublin, until the government do something. So fair play to them. Hopefully Eamon Ryan can't do anything. Anyway, he'd be in bed, so I wouldn't worry about it. You wouldn't even hear them coming. Yes, I agree. Shame on those truck drivers. What do you mean? No, well, they're giving that over the fuel. Like, obviously, they're driving long ways around Ireland and around going to Europe and things like that. So, entitled to protests, I suppose. But yeah, they're not blocking hospitals or something like that. If you think they're going to block hospitals, or they're not doing that. They're just blocking around Leicester House. So that's what. So hopefully, Eamon Ryan has a hard time tomorrow. But I know he'd be asleep anyway, so it doesn't matter. How's college going? Not in college. I keep saying that. Oh my God. Here's a question for you, Adrian. Yes, are you ever going to have the politics one day? Most likely, possibly, could be. It is kind of, how would I put it, 50-60. Hello, Tony. So yeah, it's kind of 50-60. If that makes any sense. So 50 being likely and 60 being, sorry, it's the other way around. 60 being likely and 50 being not likely. So, I don't know if that made any sense at all, but anyway. That probably made no sense. If that makes any sense. So probably we see next election. That's what I mean. That's the short answer. Instead of going out. Are you feeling blue? Oh yes, indeed, I'm feeling blue. Just notice that I'm on blue. Just notice that it's a coincidence. Or maybe it's a conspiracy theory. I love the way I just jumped to that conclusion straight away. No, I'm thinking there's no people buying up for me every time. I know, you see when that comes up, but there's a lot of them. Probably, yeah, it's independent. Most likely. Most likely, possibly, could be, maybe, definitely, maybe. 50. I don't know. 3-year trademark. No, well, I don't know about Green Tie now. We see what we trademark. He'd be in Fianna Fáil. Does it look like I'm going to be in Fianna Fáil now? What would you think? You wouldn't have me near the doorstep now. Imagine having to agree with Norma Foley on something. Like it'd be skin and hair flying. There'd be skin and hair flying around Fianna Fáil. Fianna Fáil would definitely be gone if I'm in the party. I'd just destroy it from the inside out. That's what I do. So Fianna Fáil, if you're watching, be careful. You are a member, you said. No, I'm not a member. I used to be part of Sinn Féin when I was younger, but not really. I wasn't technically a member, I was a supporter of them, even though it was well known in the Sinn Féin circles, which I'm sure everybody was at one stage Sinn Féin supporter. But yeah, I copped on a bit, and then that's why I'm not a Sinn Féin supporter anymore. No, but I never was a member of Fianna Fáil. One member of the Oakley Fianna Fáil said to me I could be a good option as a candidate, and I was like, "What are you smoking? And which country you come from?" But anyway, but yeah, I was like, what is wrong with you?" Let's put it that way. Um, you know, you know, that's let's be fair now. Alan Guy, which Alan Guy? What that Alan Guy? Which Alan Guy? What Alan Guy? There's hundreds of Alans actually. There's actually a lot more. I actually know so much Alans. I don't know who's what Alan. Like I know about how many Alans do I know? I say a good actually Totally taking on the top of my head, I actually know a good Totally Alans. Some of them I'm very aware of, and some that I know the C, and I know the name. You should have more level-headed people like you in in that house of corruption. I don't I don't know about Dáil level. It might be only county level. It'd be only local level. I say I go from. Then we see if I get into maybe the local council. We see, but then afterwards, the local council after do a term or whatever. We see what if people don't want me to go. If people want me to go, I go. If I get elected. And if people want me to go after my first term, I go, and that's the end of it. And I go off and sweep the walls again because that's what I intend to do. So yeah. You have council expenses. There's no employees. Some people do, the higher ups in the council do, but I don't. We don't get expenses basically. You don't get expenses for travel and things. So you pay that out of your own profit. But yeah, the higher ups do. Chief executive, mayor, and the rest of them. The councillors do. Yeah, too. The councillors and the people over departments of the council. Yeah. Different departments. Do you know the Owen Islands? Yes, off the coast of Galway, yes. They're free. You don't have to pay tax to take in the Owen Islands, isn't it? Is that what the island you don't pay tax on? We're not tax on your cow, like tax on your cow. I was insurance, I don't know. It's one of the two. Seems pretty good. Pretty progress, we say so. Wouldn't want to be on the Owen Islands, but because imagine the storms. Even for county, yes, they used to say county. You're going to play county or whatever, and school used to be that mean. Yeah, well, it's still a kind of an incentive. I suppose it is an incentive for people to go to the. But Ireland's but a bit like Ireland, businesses not paying any tax either. Well, apart from the small local businesses, the big international businesses don't pay any tax. Like Google and Apple here, just on the holiday, without anything. But no, I think it's the taxing your cow, like the cow tax. You don't have to pay that. I think it's free in the island. Because they are trying to get a few people onto islands, to live on islands, because that's government kind of strategy. So that's what I'm told, because I can't remember. It's either that or insurance, I do, but I can only PC tax because that goes to the local authority. The tax on your cow goes to the local authorities. So I'm assuming that's what it is, because insurance, you obviously need insurance for driving the car if you get into an accident or something like that. So I can't see that happening. The Islands, but probably tax because Galway City Council will be said, Galway County Council will be said it's okay. But there'll be only about 200 people in the Islands anyway. So it's a big enough island. 2-3 made out of 3 islands. Yeah, but that's what I mean. The small man, the local man down the road who has a news agency that's been there 40 years, they hammer him with tax. So yeah, that's the way Ireland works. That's Ireland way. Isn't out for great people. We hammer the people who have small. The 19 billion. No, it wasn't the 19 billion. Yes, and they said they didn't want it. Imagine the government actually turned around and said that we didn't want them and brought to the court, and then the media in this country said, "Oh, Ireland won the case." Would you believe that actually had the guts to say that Ireland won the case, even though. Let's be fair now. It shouldn't be. Even they went to the European courts and they were like, "Look at I never heard the likes of my life. Countries saying no to money that they're owed, and saying no, we won't take it. Even though that 19 billion could have went to very good use. I'm sure you would agree in social housing or something like that. Something like that. You've went down to 60 million mysteriously. Yes, indeed, mysteriously. Where did the other billions go? Probably went to me whole Martin and things. Wouldn't you know? Probably give them a little sweetener. Which they probably do all the time. The questions we now ask, but will we find the answers? These are the things they want you to know. Yeah. Hello, right. YouTube's deletes likes on alt accounts. What's alt accounts? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I know. I just clicked in my head. Sorry. I know what you mean. But I hope we keep them well. Yeah, YouTube's sometimes up to the tricks. So passing on the mark from that. It's the same everywhere what they do. There's oftentimes there's comments that appear on my yoke, like they come up as notifications, and I click on them and I know where to be found. They drop down the memory hole. I know where to be found. Like, why did you know where to be found anyway? Even though they have the notification of it, there's no. When I click on it, there's literally nothing. It's just a blank hole, really. But that's the bottom age as well. But yeah, we'll go for another 9 minutes then. Go and get a bit of rest then. Probably most likely, yes. Probably most likely. But what can you do? But yeah, there's other shenanigans do go on here. On YouTube has shenanigans, other shenanigans happening here. It's other shenanigans happening. Did the lead cats with nothing on them or just texting? What do you mean? I don't get what you mean. The delete cats with nothing on it. Do you mean channels with nothing on them to delete them? I don't quite know what you mean, Cavan. Oh, do you mean to delete the accounts the comment? No, it's just the comments disappear. They disappear. Check off this happening mode. Yeah. What day are we at? Tomorrow's the 11th. Hello, viewers. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope we keep well. Yeah, well, you see that already. You know, remember to this here on my thing. It says, "Welcome to live chat. Remember to gauge your privacy and ability by the community guidelines." So basically, when you join the chat, I think it says on the top of the community guidelines. That's as far as I know. Let me see. I know now. But when you join a live stream, you see it in the top, I'm sure. It's on the top. To be courteous or whatever it's called. I see now. It's a long time since I looked in. The very top. Where's the very top? Yeah, but it's at the very top of the thing when you first join. It says to be welcome to live chat. Remember to gauge your privacy and ability to communicate. Yeah, so something like that. To basically be nice and things like that. Basically, what that's what I'm trying to say. It's a legal. Yes, I agree. I bring it over a bit. I'm a bit not still very quick. Charge keeps going down. Bit too far close to it. In Candyland, so that's good. Shoot from the hips. What? Are we in the Wild West? So yeah, we'll go for another 5 minutes. So any questions before we go? In 5 minutes time, where am I going to try? What's there? What? So much papers lying on there. You need to get more staples. Actually, have more something. Open them, that's how, excuse me. But yeah, anything else before we go? Don't be like to me, I don't have this to ask you. So, now's the time to ask. Who dares not ask? Yeah, what am I here now? What am I doing here now? What happened there? Something popped up. Reload. Okay, I don't know what happened. This glitch there, probably. Oh, you retracted your message, Tony. Okay, that must have been what happened. You just lit up. That dynamite. What is on the old Twitter? No, it says retracted. It's not taken up. I know, but sometimes there's some good, funny stuff on it. Even though the vast majority of stuff is, not the. What? Yeah, so just sometimes you look at it and there's some just obscene thing that you randomly see. And you're just sitting here and you're just like, what? It makes no sense, It just makes no sense. Something like I'm looking at this thing here and it makes no sense. Literally no sense. Okay, I'm not even gonna question it. Like some things are just, some things are just left to say nothing about. Uh, just it's better to say nothing sometimes about them. Yeah, it's yeah, just it's better just to look the other way in this kind of sense. Um, yeah, sometimes in Twitter you just don't know what to say about anything. Yeah, where was I? Sorry. Hello, B. How are you doing? The chat is hard to know. Oh, it's just some bullshit on Twitter. It's just some bullshit that work now. Just the usual on Twitter. I want to say some people just, I don't know, being absurd, like quite literally absurd stuff. Not even funny. Like, sometimes you just question it. Like there's some good, like I should literally do a live stream just when we just look through Twitter to see what's happening. Someday I have to do that. Like there's some good stuff here. Like there's one thing now here. I just have to see, and it's a picture of an old Gatling gun from the First World War. That's interesting. In a museum. Um, there's some other interesting stuff too. But then there's some stuff you just don't know what to say about. Like this random thing is just have to come from a thing. It's just like, why is so damn likable? What, like who's why? What's why? Why is this randomly popping up for me? Who's why? Why is why in my fucking thing? You know, who's why? Yeah, that's like quite literally it's popping up. Like why is so likable or something like that. It just doesn't make any sense. Like there's some stuff here. Like this one thing I seen here. What's that? Just have a scene. It's a tweet by Angal Sheena Connor about the defibrillation units. Okay, that's okay. Um, yeah, there's just some things that just don't make any sense. Like the vast majority now, a few minutes ago, didn't make any sense. Half of the things we're looking at. Um, it's so weird. Like there's some sports stuff here I'm seeing, and I never even liked any sports thing. It's mad. Ever see the video of someone filling up a petrol bag past the? You ever seen videos like that? Yeah. Seen it. Hello, Battle Wars Swan. Yeah. Been seen a treat by Kim Kardashian. Didn't see that now, but hopefully I don't see it now, because I don't want to actually see the comments. What be said in the comments and what's going to be the crack. Like, who are you? Something like that. Like this. Like, there's a funny one here. From No Context Brits. And it's like no one, the British Museum, and has over 500,000 likes. Like it's a funny picture. I mean, but there's some stuff here just like what? Why? What will Roy shoot today? So who's talking? What's why? Who's fucking why? Why? Everybody's talking about why. Who are they talking about why? Who's why? Why is the two accounts now talking about why? Sounds off. Probably because I'm tired of it, so maybe I'm sounding a bit different. Why is everybody talking about fucking why? If another, who is the why and why is he in? Everybody's talking about why. Is why the new fucking leader of the world or something like that? Is he taking over from Klaus Schwab or something like that? Um, like who's why? I need to know who why is. Like there's a tweet here that's interesting. Yeah, that's okay. Like Twitter, sometimes you just like please stop. It comes to the point where you just like stop. Please don't enough. Please save me. Help me. Who is that? What you? Who are you? I'm live along now. There's something, but I'm looking through Twitter here. Twitter. I was gonna say no way Twitter, but Chitter. Yeah, just I've lost anywhere to look at anymore. There's one video with a panda. Oh, it's cleaning the panda, right? Is this in China? That's alright. That's not really well. Can't complain. So just watching something like that. Yeah, anything else before we go? Because definitely this time we're going. I'm going to go in 4 minutes. I guess I was just looking through Twitter. Well, that kind of redeemed it, that video there. Kind of redeemed life. Yeah, everybody said hello, Peter. So yeah, we're going in a few minutes time. So I'm just looking through Twitter. There's some funny stuff there. And some heartwarming stuff, but the vast majority stuff too on Twitter is just, you know, go haircut. Thank you, Peter. Thank you. Yeah, Wednesday he dressed it on the channel. Didn't really listen to a bit of it when I got home. Didn't say too much now. That's of relevance, I suppose. Didn't really care too much to listen to it either. We did all we could, to be totally honest. We're doing all we could. So yeah, anything else? Because quite literally we're going on 2 minutes time. So now is the time to speak if you haven't spoke before. So yeah, watch a few more. Watch a few YouTube videos and then head to bed. Go about 12 o'clock or so. How many? You asked how many we taking in? I think at the moment I have 30,000 or something like that taken in. I'm not too familiar with the numbers, but I say it's around 30,000. It could be higher, it could be lower. It's something around that. I think so. Is it? I could be wrong. Actually, look it up before I go. Because I don't know, I thought it was 20,000 so far. Uh, yeah, so I'll just look it up now. Oh, I was just about out and about, here, down, everywhere. Um, Peter wasn't familiar, it wasn't that summer. Uh, yeah, I know that, but tell that to the government. They're talking about a scheme where people take in refugees. Refugees arriving here expect to pass 30,000, so what did you say? 50,000, no, 30,000. So by next week it's going to be 30,000, so it's probably at 20,000 now, so we're probably taking in 10,000 next week. Um, the moment it says by next week it should take in 30,000. So it says around 20,000. And this is from 18 hours ago, yeah. So yeah, there you go, 30,000, excuse me. So probably 10,000 this week, also. Don't ask me where they're going to put these people, but anyway. Um, don't know where, but I don't know that. Because that, just to put in perspective, that's the population of the whole Cavan town that they're taking in a week. Most likely. Yeah, no, but that's already, that's who's here at the moment, even though there probably is more. I'm not saying it, but I know. Yeah, here's Hulu and stuff like that, yes, about time. But yeah, but that's what they say, I suppose it could be a bit more. But we suppose we just have to take their word for it. But I say there's probably more than that here at the moment. But that's what they're making to anyway, so. So we take their word for it, I suppose. But yeah, we go for another minute, and then we go. I know, but I don't know. Give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to know how many's here. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy stuff. Too nice. I don't know, man. But thank you, Kevin. I don't know. Maybe I'm just don't know trying to be. I don't know. I don't know. I suppose I'm just. I don't know. I hope and I don't know. I don't know where I got this up from, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting worse than Joe Biden now. Possibly, yeah. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But we all know at the end of the day, they wouldn't line straight in bed. Let's be fair. These media and these politicians. Um, but yeah, you can only hope that they sometimes be fair and reasonable. But they couldn't lie straight in bed. They couldn't tie their shoes. So yeah, we leave it there. I think. I know we're going to 1:15 because we're nearly there. So we go shafted. So I couldn't comment. Yes, that's the unfortunate thing about watching live streams on TV. You can't comment really. The majority of ones you can't comment. But at least you can see what's happening too. But yeah, I suppose that's the main thing. And hear what's happening. I suppose that's the main two things. So yeah, we probably go now for tonight. We'll probably be back what's tomorrow? When Monday, Tuesday, we'll be back Tuesday. Probably have a video up tomorrow, I think. He says. Actually, one more thing before I actually go. Let me see. I just checked this because I meant to check before I went live and didn't check it when I was live. Aaron Hawkins has been messaging me. The first couple aren't getting toast though, either. Yeah, well, there'll probably be more coming in soon. But yeah, I don't know what's to say now. Yeah, is Evan Hawking here at the moment because he was asking me questions, and it's easier for me to kind of say it on a live stream than write in the comments because he asked me a lot of questions on different things. So it'll be easier to because I find it easier to speak instead of writing. But yeah, how did the is here? Because there was a good lot of the messages sent a good lot of messages. So, I couldn't explain them all in a message if that makes any sense. Yali is here. There's 5 people here at the moment. How did that is here? Well, it was fun. How long ago was that? You sent that message. So. It was during the live stream. I've seen one pop up there. That's why I looked. 41 minutes ago. This doesn't feel like 41 minutes ago. He hardly is here, is he? No, I don't think he is. But yeah, I think we leave it there tonight. Thank you for watching, everyone. Took these out Tuesday. I probably have a video up tomorrow, most likely. Actually, I meant to check that thing. I was actually going to check, yeah, before I go. Yes, I agree. So yeah, just to let you know, there's a video up. There's a good video there by Margaret Scott. A woman from was from Cavan that went to New Zealand. So please check that out. Please check that out if you have a chance. It's only a minute long. Bit of history. Check it out if you have a chance. It's from the other day, so make sure to check it out. Because Davey spent a long time doing it. So give it a check out. So yeah, thank you everyone. I talk to you tomorrow. I talk to you Tuesday. Good luck.